Hi guys, I'd like to talk to you about Stand Your Ground. I believe that the way that Stand Your Ground is working right now in the AoE4 UI is not optimal and it can be improved. Let me try to explain. When I press A and then left click somewhere, I'm issuing an attack command. And it will go there and that's the end of it. When I walk somewhere with right click and I press stop, the unit stops. I issue one command to achieve one goal. If I left click with attack move somewhere twice, A, left click, A, left click, A, left click, even 3 times, I'm doubling up on an action, but I'm achieving the same goal. I just want to make sure that my command was listened to, or perhaps I want to make sure that I really issued it, or I'm making small adjustments. My first attack move goes here, and my next one goes here. So I'm like, go to this rock, go to the bottom of this rock. Actually go to the top. Either way, I'm making minute adjustments all the time. And sometimes you will just repeat an action to make sure that it happened. Now let's talk about Stand Your Ground. What Stand Your Ground does is the following. Click a unit to order it to stand your ground. Units standing ground attack enemies within range, but do not give chase unless ordered to attack. A unit that is standing ground is impossible for both allies and enemies. This sounds pretty good. I can use this to make sure that my scout doesn't chase an enemy unit into their town center and dies. How can I get out of stand ground? I can give literally any other command. A, left click. I'm no longer in stand your ground, it's off. Let's turn it on again. V. Can I right click somewhere, or is that blocked by Stand Your Ground? Oh, I can right click somewhere and turn it off. It turns out that you can turn it off with literally any other command. Literally anything you do turns off Stand Ground. So why does it need a toggle when you press V? V to turn it on, V to turn it off. In other RTS games, when you press H for hold, you achieve the exact same thing as Stand Your Ground in Age of Empires. But spamming H in order to confirm the command has been listened to simply reinforces the command. Do the same thing in Age of Empires and clicking it twice or 4 times or 6 or 8 or any even number turns it off again. If I have a group of units where some are in Stand Your Ground and some are not, for example, these 2 villagers are in Stand Your Ground, these 2 are not, and I select them all, you see that little dotted line there? That says some are in Stand Your Ground and some are not. See? These ones are, thick filled in line. These ones are not, left line. Select them all, unfilled line on the right. UI wise, I think that's fine. But why do we need a toggle off when literally everything overrules it? I posit that Stand Your Ground should not have an off button and simply reinforce a stay here command as it functions, but there should not be a toggle. It should just be on. Because what happens when I select all 4 and I press V again? Now they're all Stand Your Ground, right? Apparently, in the smart command of having 2 that are on and 2 are off, and when you press it, it turns the 2 that are off on. When you press it again, they're all off. So much confusion for something that can be solved so easily without any downside whatsoever. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that it can help be a catalyst for devs to improve this function. Thank you.